Today's video is a little bit different. If you watch my videos, you probably already know this, but a couple weeks ago, we lost a good YouTube friend, Phil and Florence. And today, everybody is publishing a video and doing one of Phil's recipes. So there'll be quite a few YouTubers publishing videos today for Phil and Florence. I'm sure you can just search for it on YouTube and they'll probably pop up everybody that's doing them. So the recipe I chose is kind of a little bit different. And it's something I actually did. And then Phil did it, gave me credit for it, and it was kind of funny. And that's what started Phil's and my YouTube relationship.
Okay, YouTubers, Phil and Florence here. I'm going to do some Huli Huli Chicken today. I got that off fellow YouTuber account. Here's the sauce, Huli Huli sauce. MargaritaPepper.com. He's put me onto this. I watched his video.
Now that video that Phil did of this Huli Huli Chicken was about 2.5 years ago. And you know, if you ever watched his channel, he was always smiling, and it was just one of the things that drew me to his channel. He was always happy, and we could laugh together. Just had a lot of fun. So let's get this Huli Huli Chicken going in honor of Phil. So I usually cut these chickens in half with a knife, but I got these new kitchen shears, okay? And I wanted to try them out. I've never used them, so that's why I thought I would do it this way, right? You can use a knife, no problem at all if that's what you want to use. There you have it. 2 chicken halves, cut in 2 with these shears. I just got them, they're new as I mentioned. They're okay. I think I like the knife better. All right, so now what I got to do is get our rub ready, okay? Now, what I got here is a tablespoon and a half of the pink Himalayan salt. If I use kosher salt, it's bigger grain, I'll use 2 tablespoons. I got 2 tablespoons of paprika here, 2 tablespoons of garlic powder. We got a teaspoon of dried mustard. I've got a teaspoon of cumin, and then last but not least, we've got a teaspoon of cracked pepper. Okay, just want to mix this up. I could probably mix it up on the plate, I guess, also. Now, let's get our chicken back over here. And for a binder, I'm going to use this duck fat in a can. Pretty much, if I'm going to use binder on chicken or turkey, I pretty much use this duck fat because it really contributes to making the skin crispy, help making it crispy. Okay. Now, really quite simple. All we're going to do now is come in and season this guy with that seasoning on all sides. Let me just show you. Look, got close to half of that seasoning, and you can see I wasted some. So you could get 2 whole chickens easily with this amount of rubs. If you're just doing one like me, you can cut that seasoning back in half. Now in our pit barrel today, we are going to hang these guys. I haven't hung chicken in the pit barrel in a long time. So you want to get underneath that breastbone right there. Okay. You can see it's right here, is underneath that breastbone. And that way, chicken won't fall off while you're cooking it, all right? Now I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit more where I just knocked it off. Then we'll make our way over to this pit barrel cooker. In the pit barrel today, I'm using lump charcoal. I've got it on half of the side here. And we're going to throw in some mesquite. Traditional Huli Huli chicken is cooked with mesquite wood. I usually use a fruit wood, but like I say, traditional Huli Huli uses mesquite. So I got these chickens hanging on the opposite side of the fire. And I do have some of that extra rub, so I'm just going to sprinkle a little bit down on the tops here where it looks like it's worked its way off just a little. Okay. Then we're going to get the lid back on this pit barrel. Probably about 45 minutes. I'll check it and we'll put a temp probe in it so that we can monitor the rest of the cook. It's been 45 minutes. Our pit barrel is running a little cooler today. It's running about 210 degrees. I am going to get a temp probe. Oops, hit the hook there. There we go. Let's get a temp probe down in here. Okay. There we go. Get the lid back on it. Let it keep cooking. To start this Huli Huli sauce out, I got a cup of pineapple juice. I don't have any canned pineapple juice. I had canned pineapples. So I blended up some pineapple and some of the 100% pineapple juice to get that cup. What I got here, 1/3 of a cup of ketchup. All right, get that in there. Tablespoon of lime juice. 1/3 of a cup of soy sauce or teriyaki sauce, either one. Personally, I like teriyaki better. It'll just give you a little bit sweeter result. I got 2 tablespoons of sesame oil. Oh, yummy, yummy. We got here 2 tablespoons of Worcestershire sauce. 1/4 cup of apple cider vinegar. And then here I've got 1/3 of a cup of local honey. Okay, I think it's just wildflower. Any good honey will work. Now, what I got here, you know what that is? This is totally optional. It's a small habanero, still growing on my plants from last year that didn't die over the winter. And like I say, that's totally optional. You can leave that out. We like it because it adds just a little bit of kick. Not a lot, it's small. This is a lot of sauce. All we're going to do now, I got this burner on high right now. We're going to bring this up to a boil. And I got 1.5 teaspoons of dried garlic. We don't have any fresh garlic right now. So you can see this has come on up to a boil. We're starting to already thicken up a little bit. But I've turned this burner down to low now, medium low. And we'll just simmer it here for, say, 10 minutes till it thickens up a bit. It's been 1 hour and 40 minutes, okay? You can see our pit barrel's dialed in at 219, our chicken's at 153. I want to start saucing these guys now, okay? Now, you can obviously sauce them hanging there. But personally, I've just found it easier to sauce them on the grill grate. So I'm going to put our grate in. There's what she's looking like, looking pretty good. Okay, let me get these out of here. Oh, I should have took that probe out first, shouldn't I? There we go. Okay, we're not going to need this probe here anymore, right? I get that one out. Let's get our grill grate in, like so. Get the rod back in. All right. Now, I'm going to put each of these chicken halves on here. Let me get the hook out. Okay, let's put it over just a tad. Now, I'm going to hit this chicken up with this Huli Huli sauce we made. Okay. Oh, it's starting to look kind of good there, isn't it? We're going to get a lid back on this pit barrel. And I'm going to bring it up another 5-6 degrees before we turn it over and glaze the other side. Our chicken is probing 163, which means it'll come up easily to 165 while it's resting here. Now I want to get these out. Get that probe out. Right. And I got this nice, look at this, nice pit barrel spatula and tongs they sent me. Many thanks to the pit barrel folks for that. I'm just going to get this chicken out, as you already can see. And we're going to let it rest for about 10-15 minutes. Got a taste test helper.
We come for the food.
Okay. So, you know, the law these days is I have to tell you guys this. I mean, some people are going to say, oh, he's plugging them. I'm not. If I don't tell you, I can get in trouble. Pit Barrel sent me out this beautiful knife and this beautiful fork, okay? So, they sent it to me. It's not going to change my opinion about how I cut the chicken. Just look at that. Got a beautiful color on it there. Okay. Let me cut a piece off of here as well, so you can
Going
see
for the
it.
breast.
Yep, that's me. There we go. All right. So let me just cut a piece in two, so we can do the taste test.
Ah! That was hot.
Is it hot?
It's hot.
Yeah. Well, I don't know what to tell you about that. Got that delicious Huli Huli sauce on it. I can't wait. I've made this a whole bunch of times.
That was really good.
It's got a little extra smoke, heavier smoke than when I've made it like on the Gourmet Guru or when I made it in the Masterbuilt. I do taste a little bit extra smoke. It's not bad.
It's a little bit of spice.
Got a little bit of spice from the paprika and goodies we put on there.
And it's got a sweet taste.
From the pineapple.
Yeah. I'm kind of sticky.
Very sticky. Mm-hmm. There you have it. Huli Huli Chicken in honor of my late buddy, Phil Inflorence.
Hey YouTube, Phil and Florence. Several weeks back, I got involved in one of these tags. My good buddy Jeff over at armadillopepper.com tagged me to do the ALS Hot Pepper Challenge, and I've kind of been dreading it. So without further ado, I've never had a habanero. I guess I've eaten sauces and foods with habanero pepper in it, but I'm not tough like Jeff and Lyle at No Hippie Barbecue. Those are tough guys. I think their insides are lined with stainless steel or cast iron. But this hurts for 2 days. The first day is when you eat it, and the second day, well, you know what I'm talking about. All right, down the hatch she goes for the sake of the just cause. Whew, I don't know if I should chew on it or just swallow it, but I do have a little bit of support here. All right. This is for you, Jeff, and it's for ALS, but this is because of you, Jeff. He got tired of me whining about it and said, well, just go cook some wings or something. All right, this is like jumping in a cold pool over at T-Roy's house. You don't just put your foot in it, you just dive in. Good.